All right, fans, time to get things rocking tonight on Stealth Experience Night. Please welcome the
Rise, my nation. Gather around and prepare. For tonight, our pride will be restored. Our shadow will fall with wicked damnation. Rise, my nation. Rise!
welcome Mikey C.
Whoa! How are you feeling, Vancouver? Come on, it's a beautiful Saturday night. How are we feeling, Vancouver? That's what I'm talking about out there. Hey, in case you didn't know, today's the fan experience. So it's all about you guys, the fans. And at the end of the game tonight, you're going to have a chance to come down, hang out with the players, do lots of fun stuff on the field. So tonight's about you, and we're going to get you all warmed up and have a great night. You guys ready to meet a couple of my friends? Right now, get some noise for Crazy P and Bomber! Come on, we got to hear it out there. Come on! All right, let's get things started. Time to meet your 2017 Vancouver Stealth. Wearing 00, it's Tyler Richards. Wearing number 2, it's Matt Beers. Number 4, Chris O'Doherty. Number 3, Jared Toll. Number 5, Cliff Smith. Number 10, Reese Dutch. Number 13, Garrett Billings. Number 14, Justin Goodwin. Number 15, Corey Small. Number 18, Logan Schuss. Number 19, Justin Salt. Number 31, Ty Belange. Number 32, James Ray. Number 46, Brandon Fowler. Number 55, Joel McCready. Number 78, Jordan Durston. And number 80, Peter McFedridge. Number 86, John Lintz. And number 88, Ian Hawksby. One more time, put your hands together for your Vancouver Stealth.
Assistant coaches for the Stealth are Jim Milligan, Clay Richardson, Kevin Alexander, head coach Jamie Batley. Big thanks to the kids from Surrey Rebels Minor Lacrosse out there as well. It's part of Stealth Fan Experience tonight. Now led by head coach Ed Como, the Georgia Swarm. Now at this time, we ask you all to please rise, remove your hats, and join Roxanne Brown in the singing of the Star-Spangled Banner and O Canada.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rocket's red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say, does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave? Oh, Canada, our home and native land, true patriot love in all thy sons command. With glowing hearts we see thee rise, the true north, strong and free. From far and wide, oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. God keep our land glorious and free. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee. Oh Canada, we stand on guard for thee.
Is my all-time favorite song right there, Oh Canada. And that means it's time to play some lacrosse here from the Langley Event Center. Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410 as we welcome our viewers on NLL TV as well. Jake Elliott up in the broadcast booth, Brad Schellner down in between the benches as the Georgia Swarm come in at 3-0 to visit the Langley Event Center to take on the 2-3 Vancouver Stealth, who were loser 16-12 in Saskatoon a night ago. Your officials for tonight's contest: Ian Garrison will be your crew chief, Rick Lum and Josh Hiltz. Your other two officials, your head coach is Eddie Como for Georgia, Jamie Batley for Vancouver. It'll be Mike Poulin who starts in goal for Georgia. He comes in with a perfect record of 3-0 and 9.8 goals against and a save percentage of .814. Ty Belanger gets his first start for Vancouver. Although he does have an 0-2 record, a 13.7 goals against and a save percentage of .732. But Ty Belanger, the former New England Black Wolf, former Colorado Mammoth, gets his first start as a member of the Vancouver Stealth, who will wear their black jerseys, work right to left across your radio dial and TV monitor as the Georgia Swarm in their yellows with the honeycomb blue. As we are just about set to go here from the LEC, Brad Schellner.
5 different players have taken faceoffs for the Georgia Swarm so far this season. Jordan McIntosh will get his first taste of Brendan Fowler tonight, but I like the starting goaltenders. Ty Belanger spent last season in the East. He's seen a little bit of the Georgia Swarm, and Mike Poulin spent a lot of his career with the Calgary Roughnecks, has seen a lot of the Vancouver Stealth. These goalies familiar with their opponents. Let's go.
Two teams are at center. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here from the Langley Event Center, and Brendan Fowler 1-0 in the face-off done as he frees up a ball for Pete McFedrich. He'll feed right through the middle, and Justin Salt with an early shot and an early save from Mike Poulin.
Exactly
Chad Tatton all the way back up. Sorry, Brad Schellner is end-to-end action here to start this one.
It's exactly how you want to start it, though. The Stealth surrendered one 22 seconds in last night, and Justin Salt get a good opportunity early in this one.
Matt Beers working over Tatton as he shoves him down in the corner. There's the Moose, Kyle Matisse, as he's got the ball back at the point. Feeds down to Stotts. Runs hard into Toll on the spin move, and a reaching shot there, and that one caught a piece of Belanger and a piece of the post as the outlets quickly here to Justin Goodwin, who wears number 14 in black here for Vancouver as he bounces back to Reese Dutch. On comes Garrett Billings. On comes Joel McCready. And Logan Schuss, the late man, coming on, takes the pass and feeds low far side Corey Small. Small looking. Billings out high now with 10 on the shot clock. Steps in, swing across. That one deflected by the Orangeville Northman product, Jeremy Noble, out of Cornell University, as they'll bounce it here near side to Cohen. Feet on the run. Lyle Thompson dropped it as he had Cliff Smith tracking him from behind, and the ball ends up in the crease of Ty Belanger, who can really throw it with the best of the goaltenders here in the NLL. Chris O'Doherty out of Kennelly, New Jersey, spends his time in Seattle and has a bunch of his group at Cityside Lax up for this one here tonight in Langley. James Ray, his first touch this evening. Down low to Jordan Durston, who had a beauty last night. Pass across the floor is picked off. Jordan McIntosh on the run. Transition here for Kripensek, and a kick stop there for Belanger as Kyle Matisse picks up the loose ball and will circle near side as the Swarm will get a new 30 to work with.
That's a big save for Ty Belanger. A deja vu of what's been happening to the Stealth the last couple nights in Saskatchewan and Buffalo. Passes being picked off, turning into transition opportunities. That's a key save for Belanger to not let that happen again tonight.
And there's another one from Belanger as he goes post to post to take one away from Stotts. Dutch up and across center. 20 on the shot clock as they'll go to Billings on the half wall. Billings surveys, waiting for a pick, gets one from Ray, swing across to Logan Schuss with his flashy red gloves. One-handed tuck in the right hand, looking for the pop to Small, not open. Schuss with 5, he'll shoot. Poulin will stop, and he's down on top of the ball as it almost snuck through his legs.
Patented Logan Schuss. Just when you think he's not going to shoot is when he pulls the trigger. He fakes a shot, he looks away like he's going to pass, and then he shoots again.
Here's Thompson to Stotts. He'll fire quickly. Belanger will kick it aside. Right on the crease. Miles on the feed from Lyle, but he'll get called in the crease, and Vancouver will get possession back on the quick outlet here to Salt. Good pace to start this one. 3 minutes into this first quarter, no score. Shots on goal 4-2 Vancouver. Check it. Swarm leading the shot total 4-2. Joel McCready. Feet across Logan Schuss, got a good pick. He'll whip one, and that one's off the arm of Poulin. Schuss trying to come back up with it. Will shivers off a man. Such a powerhouse is Logan Schuss when he's got the ball in his pocket. Billings from the point. Feed to McCready, trying to duck underneath. And Poulin stopped another one in tight. Right on top of the crease was McCready. As Poulin off to a good start here for Georgia. Ethan O'Connor, tough pass to handle. Jordan Hall, the Surrey native, will pick it up. He's been around, hasn't he? I don't know how many teams he's played for now, Brad Schauner. It's been a handful.
I think it's 5, and twice in Rochester alone.
Here's Stotts in the post up on Goodwin. Good strip there from Goody. Now Hawksby trying to battle a loose ball. It's up for grabs. O'Doherty pops it into the stick of Lintz, and now it falls for Hawksby, who finds Beers in the middle of the floor. Dutch, Ray, Corey Small back on, and here comes Jordan Thurston. Late man coming as Billings. Dutch holding with 16 on the shot clock. Comes around the screen. Hard feet across the floor to Small. Thurston on the up pick, but he'll come to Billings instead with 10 on the shot clock. Here Billings slides down. Here's Ray on the spin. And Poulin in the butterfly takes that one and took it in the nether regions. It looks like there, Bradley, is Poulin a little slow to get back to his feet.
That's a great spot to take a shot, though, for James Ray. He didn't get to the inside last night, was kept at bay with just the 2 assists. He's got to get inside, and Garrett Billings will help him do that.
Here comes Lyle Thompson. Where's number 4 for Georgia? A pick from Miles. Comes near side to Hyana. Fowler will steer him down the wall. Switch off for Toll. Feet across. Lyle on the spin. Left Smith in his dusters. Lyle Thompson. And Belanger with a shoulder stop on the short side.
All day long on the doorstep, and Belanger patiently outweighs Lyle Thompson. Another big save for Ty.
Look at that pass there from his backside. Cliff Smith finds Jared Toll open. Nicely down there as Cliff Smith plays his second game of the season after rejoining the Stealth last evening. McCready on the fake. Backs in, feed high. Here's Billings, cranks. That one hit a stick. Never got through, and now it's smacked back across center. But the shot clock winding down here on Vancouver as Belanger will venture out and whip it down the floor.
Now the big rookie Brian Cole, the 4th overall draft pick, getting in that lane. He's had a strong start to the season.
Nicely underway here from the Langley Event Center. 9:51 to go first quarter. No score between the Swarm and the Stealth. This is Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410.
Now's the time to buy at
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. Disclaimer, only residents of Canada may open an account with Sports Interaction. The service is not available to users outside of Canada.
Time for our String King Unstrung Hero, a player who may not have chipped in on the score sheet, but contributed for his team in other ways. So tell me who you've got.
Well, he definitely didn't contribute on the scoreboard, but he was a big factor in his team's win this week. We spoke about him a little bit earlier on in the show. I'm going with Aaron Bold as my unsung hero for this week, and here is why. Saskatchewan Rush really needed to avoid going 0-3 to start the season, and Aaron was a big factor in how they were able to do that. He started off the season a little shaky. In fact, he was suspended for the first game, then coming out against Toronto, he only had 36 saves on 49 shots, but he was so solid between the pipes in this one, stopping 40 shots. He had 40 saves on 48 shots, a solid performance, a real big reason why the Rush were able to win this one. And I think he's going to be a huge factor in if this team wants to get back to the playoffs and hopefully make it to their third Champions Cup in a row. So that is why Aaron Bold is my unstrung hero for this week.
Over in the East, Rochester 9-8 over Toronto. Colorado and Calgary in progress, and it's a one-goal game there as well. Roughnecks leading 5-4. Here's Shane Jackson around a screen. Beers with a slap check from behind, knocked it free. O'Doherty with a lob over the top. Thought McFetridge was on the breakout. And that's a turnover there on Vancouver as Georgia gets it right back. Here's Shane Jackson. Spent a couple of years here in Langley. And a feed from Miles Thompson. Didn't connect. Hall's got it off the boards, and now a swing wide for Stotts. Good one on him. Gets a cross-check into him. Stotts on the face dodge. Now spins back. Jackson out high. Loads. Fires right into the midsection of Belanger, who is looking sharp to start this one, Brad Challoner.
That's 6 shots, 6 saves, and some key ones, too. Stopping the transition breakaway opportunity, I think, was a bit of a sigh of relief for Vancouver. Been giving up a lot of those in the last couple weeks.
Reese Dutch waits for the line change to complete, and now it's Corey Small as he'll circle back to Dutch down low. Billings. 8 on the shot clock. Garrett Billings, Corey Small, swing it wide. Logan Schuss. There's Logan Schuss over the top score.
He's taken half of the Vancouver Stealth shots so far tonight. 3rd shot on goal for Logan Schuss. That one finds the back of the net. 50 goals as a member of the Vancouver Stealth in 2 years for Logan Schuss. It's 1-0 YVR.
29 games as a member of the Vancouver Stealth, 50 goals, and I believe now over 150 points. Logan Schuss averaging 5 points a game since joining the Stealth. Back to center we go here for McIntosh and Fowler at the small circle.
Now the guy who he was traded for, Johnny Powless, with his notorious stint here in Langley. Not in the lineup tonight. Hasn't played a game yet for the Swarm this season.
Fowler comes up with a draw, but gave the ball away quickly. And that's a back-over violation on Vancouver. And Fowler had room and time to kind of make a better decision there, Brad. He's doing well winning the ball, but it's the decision-making that's kind of the second equation after winning the face-off. What you do with it, that almost matters more. There's Jackson on the backdoor cut. It's Matisse as he's got the candy cane straight paint or tape job on his shaft. Thompson around a screen. O'Doherty got a fistful of jersey, and here's the first penalty call of the game. It'll come against Vancouver's Chris O'Doherty. Jackson holding. Backhand feet across the crease, and Salt will pick that one off. Here comes the whistle. It's a hold against number 4, Chris O'Doherty, as Thompson got by him, and O'Doherty had to reach out.
He's going to draw a lot of holds in his career as Lyle Thompson. He's like running track through the middle. He's just such an athlete, and his feet never stop moving. It's tough to not grab a sweater when a guy like that is trying to run past you. But sending the Swarm to the power play down 1-0. Not a good idea for the Vancouver Stealth here.
Vancouver with the worst penalty kill in the league. Georgia comes in with the 5th-ranked man advantage. Lyle Thompson will be the setup man. Jordan Hall on the shooter. Shane Jackson down on the near crease. He got Stotts and Miles on the far side. Here's Thompson. Shoots. Shoulder stop Belanger. Jackson in the middle. Just got hammered there by McFedridge as Pierce comes away with the ball, trying to run it out himself. And now we're going to get a moving screen call here on McFedridge. It'll go right back to the Swarm.
Yeah, you like the aggression on the hit on Jackson, but you can't. You got to let your guy clear the zone and get on the offense.
So they'll set up new 30 to work with. Jackson to Hall as they'll work the outside. Thompson stepping in. Faked it. Hall back to Thompson. He'll fire again. That one blocked by McFedridge. And it's so important for Vancouver to get in the shooting lanes of these snipers from the Swarm. Here's Stotts, a no-look feed, and that one didn't connect, but it bounces to Hall. He'll whip one wide, and 0 on the shot clock as Belanger made the save. And now one official gave him the reset. The other one says shot clock violation. And I think Rick Lum out high has the proper call.
Stealth doing a better job on that penalty kill, getting out. They're right in front of their shooters. They're not allowing that time and space, at least on that first offensive set. Pete McFedridge blocking a shot, and yeah, Georgia is going to get rewarded. They're going to call it a shot with about 1 second left on the clock. But the Stealth have been guilty about not getting out to the guys on the penalty kill, allowing the likes of Ryan Benesh a couple of weeks ago and Matthews and Jones last night.
Bad angle shot there from Miles, but does get the reset as they conferred it and then gave it back to Georgia after all that. Here's Stotts. Salt trying to get out on him. Hall to Stotts, fires, scores. Randy Stotts from the point gets the first goal here for Georgia. It comes on the man advantage, and we're tied up at 1.
Had Belanger leaning the wrong way. He dropped the right shoulder, and then Randy Stotts goes far side, high over the left shoulder of Ty Belanger. He is a snipe, and we're tied on the power play.
So Vancouver's penalty kill struggles continue here, and now we have a 1-1 game. And this time an early move from Feller will give the ball to Georgia. There's Thompson down to Jackson, and a shaft save there for Belanger, who just got enough of that one. As in comes McFedridge to clean up. Over comes O'Doherty, and out of the pack comes Matt Beers with the ball. No, it's Cliff Smith, excuse me, right up through the middle. Goodwin sets a pick. Smith takes a shot. Poulin stops it and kicks it out of play down into Section H, row 3.
That's exactly what you want out of Cliff Smith, though. A guy spent majority of his career playing offense, is going to be a lethal threat in transition now that he's back with the Stealth.
Logan shouts to Garrett Billings as the Stealth spread out here. Here's Corey Small, and he beat Lyle backdoor but dropped the pass. Tough one to handle. Here's Ranigan way up ahead of the play. Coyle will join him. Ranigan, the former Black Wolf, picked up by Georgia. And now Lyle Thompson out there with Miles as he feeds low to Matisse. Cutting. Coyle can bring in that pass as Hall has it now with 10 on the shot clock. Here's Hall in the dirt low. Salt right on him. 3 on the shot clock, and Hall blew that one wide. As a late bid from Coyle wide as well. 5.5 minutes to go first quarter. 1-1 between the Swarm and the Stealth. Shots on goal 9-6. Georgia. James Ray will leg it across. He's got Tutton right on him. Ray right to the goal. Here's James Ray. Scores! First goal in the National Lacrosse League for James Ray. And it's a beauty as he dives first side past Poulin.
A power forward goal for your first ever NLL goal is pretty for 32. He's comfortable in this building. He captained the Langley Junior Thunder. He grew up just down the street from this barn, and what a way to wake the Vancouver Stealth up and their fans up. 2-1, James Ray.
What a goal is. Well, watch the replay here on NLL TV. Just blew past Tutton, got a pick from McCready, and then a reaching, diving shot to the far pipe. In past Poulin it goes. Stealth back in front 2-1.
That's exactly why they drafted James Ray. They know he can drive to the net like that. They want more.
Here comes Reese Dutch as they announce James Ray's first National Lacrosse League goal. Reese Dutch dangling down low. Feeds high to Durston. He'll swing it out wide for Logan Schaus. Kripensek steps out on him. Small will run a dummy pick, and a high pass sailed over the stick of Dutch. Dutch brings in the one-handed catch now. Dutch loads, fires, and Poulin just got a piece of that. McCready will run through the crease and first to touch the ball. It'll be Georgia Swarm possession when we return. 2-1 Vancouver on Associated Labels and Packaging. Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse.
Yeah.
Like if a guy runs into me, just get out and you switch.
I blew him up. Fall back to the net, right? Jump.
The Georgia Swarm Pro Lacrosse team returns home on Saturday, February 11th at 7:05 p.m. to take on rival New England at Harris Cherokee Casino Field at Infinite Energy Arena. The Swarm is offering you a special deal for the February 11th contest. Come see the fastest game on 2 feet for only $27. You'll receive a lower-level ticket and a commemorative Swarm scarf. To purchase, call 844-4GA-SWARM or visit georgiaswarm.com. Free parking at all home games. Swarm Pro Lacrosse. Come for the game. Stay for the party.
Shots 9-8 Georgia. And it'll be Swarm possession here out of the timeout.
Joel McCready was fired up about something after that play. Logan Schuss coming over and Jared Billings coming over, telling Joel McCready to take a breather, stay calm. You can't afford any more penalties in this lacrosse game.
Swarm will send a man back to the bench and get Poulin back in between the pipes. This here's Matisse off the half wall. Comes around one screen, comes around another, feeds to Jerome Thompson. Here's Shane Jackson now as he'll pivot. Good defense there from Beers out to Thompson. Can't pull the trigger. Now it's picked off, and here goes Justin Salt off the top. Salt racing in on the breakaway. He's going to get a shot. Score! Justin Salt in transition. Buries it low glove side on Poulin, and it's 3-1 Stealth.
Stealth needed that monkey off their back to finally get one of their own in transition to increase a lead by 2. They've been giving up a lot, but the Vancouver Stealth, when they're at their best, they're scoring on their run, and Justin Salt does one just like that. 3-1.
Salty usually good for a couple of breakaways a game, and his patented last jump silly after he tucks that one home. Lyle Thompson wins this draw, and he's going to come ahead with it quickly. Finds the trailer, O'Connor, and Belanger down, makes the stop, and wants to outlet quickly. He's got Goodwin. Got a man up ahead, and Goodwin just airmailed Cliff Smith as he checks the pocket. Back the other way quickly. Here comes the Swarm, and it's Tutton on the corkscrew. The stop from Ty Belanger. Well, the decision to start Ty Belanger looking like a good one here for Valley. Just over the top, as it's Brody McDonald in between the pipes now for the Swarm.
It's still Poulin.
Oh, excuse me.
It looks like Big Mac for some reason.
I thought I saw number 50, but it is in fact number 30. Excuse me. They're about 6 inches different tonight. I should probably know. Here's Hall. Across the coast to Stotts. There goes the perfect broadcast, Brent. Into the corner off the toe of Belanger. Jackson can't come up with a loose ball. Stealth aggressive on it. They got 4 coming in on the ball here as the scrum ensues along the boards. And out of the pack comes Ian Hawksby with it. Justin Salt with a one-handed twirl in his Warrior Warp head. As Joel McCready will take over at center and feed to Reese Dutch. Out there with James Ray, Jordan Durston, and Corey Small. Here's the kitten, Corey Small. Got a pick there from Durston. Small across the top. Feedback, James Ray, dart low. Load, shoots. Oh, just missed the first side on a skipper. Now Small holding. And they actually give him the 30 reset, and I'm not sure they should have. The referee says no. He's talking to the other official. They're counting him down. So an inadvertent reset on the 30, and the officials will blow it down on the reset. And here come the Swarm back the other way. Stoke looked a little confused. It's Krepensek in. Belanger got a piece, and he stopped it. And then Toll just cleaned up his man O'Connor, but it's an off-ball push, and Georgia will get possession. As that was a little discombobulated there. The refs were counting it down, but I don't think all the Stealth players were aware.
Yeah, a bit of an awkward sequence with the Stealth come up lucky. Corey Small was going to continue that play, and then the ball was just dropped, and a nice save by Belanger. Otherwise, the Vancouver Stealth offensive players, it would have been pretty choked.
Another nice save by Belanger as Matisse looks for the dunk from behind the goal. Matt Pierce up with the Lucy. And here comes the Stealth. Fowler up there with Goodwin. Fowler not going to force the issue. And he'll play a lot more defense here tonight, will Brendan Fowler, as they only go with 9 on the back end here tonight.
10 on the back end, 17 runners.
Excuse me. Here's Thurston scores. Oh, yes, they will. It looked like he was going to wave it out, but then they do count it. And Jordan Durston on top of the crease makes it 4-1 Vancouver.
He's really come alive the last few nights as Jordan Durston scored a hat trick in Buffalo. Had another solid night last night against the Saskatchewan Rush. And this time he tangles in on the crease and stuffs it home short side.
Big goal there for Vancouver with 1:49 to go first quarter. As they extend the lead here, and that's something Vancouver has not been able to do in their last 3 contests. Get themselves a lead. But they have a 3-goal lead right now in the late stages of the opening frame.
6th of the season for Jordan Durston.
I believe he had, what, Brad, 18 last year?
Goal a game.
That's good math. Here's Thompson, Jerome, a.k.a. Hayana. He'll spin away as he goes with the all-black look on that stick. Black shaft, black mesh, black head. I like it. There's Justin Salt. He's got one of the 4 stealth goals. So he looks for an open man, and he's got James Ray. Sorry, Brad.
Black leather in that stick to Jerome Thompson as I get a closer look down here.
All right. Even better. There's Billings holding. No tap low, spin back high. Dutch running picks for him. Billings backing away. 6 on the shot clock. Still Billings looking for an open man, and he'll try and hit Dutch on the post up. And pretty good defense there from Georgia to deny that offensive possession. But what do we got? Penalty call coming here against the Swarm. Vancouver going to go to the man advantage.
Trying to pick up the call from Rick Lum.
Holding the stick is the call, and it'll go against Jeremy Noble. Jason Noble.
Jason Noble, who had a smothering night a week ago against Sean Evans, really kept him quiet, got under Evie's skin, and trying to do the same to Reese Dutch early in this one, but draws a penalty.
I've not checked the stats out of Calgary yet, but Jeff Shetler was 1 point away from becoming the Roughnecks all-time scoring leader. Here's Corey Small. Reese Dutch. Swing it. Chess. Save from Poulin. Loose ball up for grabs. A battle for it in the corner, and a nice pick up there from Durston, and a new 30 as the shot clock now turned off here for Vancouver in the final 16 seconds of the quarter. So they'll wait patiently here and play for the last shot. Small to Dutch. Scores! Reese Dutch in the power play makes it 5-1 on the bouncer.
Powers it through in classic Dutch fashion. Poulin made the initial stop, but enough force behind that ball to trickle into the back of the net. 15th of the season for Reese Dutch. That leads the league. It's 5-1.
And just 8 seconds to go as we go back to 5-on-5 now, and we'll see if Fowler can come up with quick possession, and maybe Vancouver might call timeout. Fowler pulls it free. McCready had a crack at it. Georgia ends up coming up with it. 1 second to go. Chance at the buzzer. And it's stopped by Ty Belanger, who was sharp in that opening 15 minutes. 15 down, 45 to go here from the Langley Events Center. It's 5-1 Stealth and Associated Labels and Packaging. Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410.
It's time for this week's Box Bosses, and there's a common theme amongst these 3 players. They're always the players to lead their way for their respective teams. So let's get started off. At number 3, I have Mark Matthews for the Saskatchewan Rush. 5 points in his first game, then he had 7 points in his second game, and then he improves with 4 goals and 7 assists for 11 points in his third game. He's one of the best players in the game right now, Mia, and he consistently shows us why. Now we're gonna move along to number 2, my second box boss, Lyle Thompson. This guy is a stud on and off the floor. He came up with a 4-goal performance in week 4 against the Black Wolves. He looks better and better as the weeks go by. Here's a guy that's also always got a smile on his face, and how could he not with his team being off to a 3-0 start? Plus, I really don't see this team slowing down anytime soon, and I don't see Lyle Thompson slowing down anytime soon either. And then we move to number 1. He was a box boss last week, actually. I have Ryan Benetch of the Buffalo Bandits, 4 goals, 5 assists. Now, here's a player who has Dane Smith out of his team's lineup, and other guys have to step up and be better. And this is why I'm picking Benny. He's led the way in terms of point production for his team since the first game of the season for the Bandits. 5 points his first game, 7 points his second game, and now 9 points his third game with the team. Here's a veteran guy that just keeps getting better and better.
early that they don't mind a tough weekend going back-to-back. A loss last night, but they've got legs through the first 15 of this one, and Ty Belanger has made some fantastic saves, made 12 of them so far tonight.
Yes, indeed. As back to center we go as the two teams flip around. Vancouver will now work left to right across their monitor and radio dial. Fowler and McIntosh, who wins this one, took a high stick, but moved early, and it'll be Vancouver possession. As they try and get the go stealth, go chant going here inside the LEC. McCready will take it in behind the goal. Fake the pass and comes near side to Logan Schuss. Shakes off a man. Schuss on the fake. Step back. Go high. Reese Dutch. Backing away. Billings gets a good pick on him. Dutch! And he bounced it through the legs of Poulin, who's still trying to find the ball, but Logan Schuss do it first. Look at the power from Schuss. Gets to the front of the goal and fires low on Poulin, who made the save. Logan Schuss looking like a determined lacrosse player here tonight.
Great loose ball in the offensive zone, and then powers his way through the middle. A hot start here in quarter number 2. Nice to see Garrett Billings doing some dirty work, sending some hard picks in this game. He got the message.
Lyle Thompson just used a screen and stepped into one and burns it far side, hip high on Ty Belanger to get the Swarm's second goal of the game. It's 5-2 on the goal from Lyle Thompson.
9th of the season, quiets this crowd down a little bit, sucks some momentum out of the Vancouver Stealth, who've scored the last 4.
Fans, we want to remind you that the NLL would like to welcome Sports Interaction as an official partner in Canada for the 2017 season. Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. As Georgia comes up with a face-off win, maybe have numbers. Coyle holding, Coyle shooting, Belanger stopping, Thompson scooping up the loose ball. Beers marked up on him as Thompson likes the one-on-one matchup. Spins, falls down to the turf. Little curly nail. Now trying to squirm past his man, and Belanger forced to make a good shoulder stop on the diving shot from Lyle Thompson. Just has a knack to use his body and just slither away from guys. Here's Cliff Smith trying to get to the front of the goal. Such good balance on Lyle Thompson. Here's James Ray. Good pick from McCready. Ray backing away. Feeds high to Billings. He'll come near side. Corey Small. Small into the middle. Feed back. Here's Billings loading. Still Billings to the crease. Diving. Scoring! They wave it off. And I think Batley, he's got the challenge flag out here. He wants Billings off the floor quickly. Batley still holding. Replay coming up. And he will throw the flag. Jamie Batley has thrown the challenge flag here as they'll blow play down off the crease violation call on Garrett Billings. Remember now, Jamie Batley going 0-2 on his challenges last night, Brad, and ended up taking a delay of game call, and which was kind of a turning point in that game. Let's see how this one works out on the non-goal for Garrett Billings, who made a heck of a move from the side of the goal.
Yeah, a lot of bench minors last night, but I love that Batley waits, tells Garrett Billings to hustle off the floor, wants to hear from him, wants to say, was that in the crease or not? Replay went up pretty quick, and then he tossed the flag, so we're just waiting for it to get queued up one more time. Looked from my vantage point, looked like a good goal. It's a nice hang time from Garrett Billings to tuck that one in.
As you got to look at Eddie Como and Lattiser on the Swarm bench on NLL TV. There's overhead replay coming now. Let's have a look here, Bradley. That's a good goal.
The ball's not in yet. Rick Lum was Johnny on the spot, so he didn't use another leg to jump off again, did he?
No.
Oh, he's in there. Yeah, no goal. That's coming back.
Is it, though?
Yeah, pretty quick. Stealth are back on the floor. Their defense is out, and here comes the call.
Yeah, I thought that was a Georgia Swarm sneaker on the crease, but I think it's the back leg of Billings.
Well, Jamie Batley's going to want to...
And the call is confirmed. No goal. The score remains 5-2 Vancouver.
Jamie Batley gets his flag. One more flag to use tonight, and if he's unsuccessful a second time, the Stealth will head to the box like they did last night.
So you would imagine he'll be pretty selective with his final challenge. So Georgia ball here, 5-on-5. Trailing 5-2 with just over 13 minutes to go in the opening half.
I think 5 penalties from the bench last night for Vancouver. 3 too many men calls and unsportsmanlike by Batley.
There's Hall with a shot. Stop from Belanger. Loose ball to Hawksby. Shovel ahead here to Johnny Lintz. Dutch wants him to come ahead with it. Here's Lintz down to the crease. Salt! And Poulin a stick save. And now the Stealth have to recover defensively quickly. As Matisse will fire ahead. McIntosh directing traffic, and now we'll head to the bench. Was predominantly a offensive player for Georgia. As Matisse on the corkscrew, and a good stop from Belanger again. But with all the firepower they have up front now, McIntosh has moved back into a transition role. Here's O'Doherty on the power move. Goes hard into the crease of Poulin, who made the save. Now Goodwin high for Durston and overshot him. And maybe a chance coming here for Tatton. Salt will hustle back on, and in comes Toll as well. As Tatton loads, and he'll pull this ball out high. Lyle Thompson surveys the defense. It's Thompson the shovel. Here's Miles on the fake. Miles Thompson, and that shot didn't get through cleanly. Salt's got it, trying to spin out of a double team. He's got 8 seconds to get it up and over. Fires ahead here to Smith, who will just step across the line in time.
Just fun to watch those two go to work. Not a lot of duos in the league can do short little shovel passes, no look to each other like that. They're like the Sedibs of lacrosse.
There's Logan Schuss. Save for Poulin as he came out well to challenge. Still Logan Schuss tried the backhand shot that time. Didn't come out of the pocket cleanly for the former Ohio State Buckeye.
Logan Schuss having a confident night so far.
Here's Billings from outside. Feeds to Schuss. And Schuss really looks like he wants to get off early here tonight. Hard feed, and Corey Small on the quick stick missed the target. 10 on the shot clock for number 10. Reese Dutch out high. McCready loads from the restraining line, and that one got deflected. And Coyle will pick it up for the Swarm as we hit 11 minutes to go in quarter 2. Alex Kreppen set. Randy Stotts. Goodwin tracking him into the corner. Stotts feed across, and Jackson put it wide. Here's Matt Beers on the reverse transition. Up there with Goodwin to his right. Got Durston off the bench. Goodwin holding. And he won't force the issue, and that's what I was talking about in the pregame show, Brad. Opportunity not there. Goodwin's going to make the right decision.
He's a smart lacrosse player. Comes from a good Goodwin lineage in New Westminster. He's been around this game a long time and came off the practice roster and hasn't played himself for the lineup. He's been a starter the last 3 weeks.
Lanigan will pick it up on the moving pick call there on Corey Small. Here's Thompson into the middle. Step back. Fires. Belanger stops. Lintz. Loose ball. Had it slapped away. Now what do we got? Lyle Thompson going to head to the penalty box, and I think McFedrich might as well. Offsetting minors coming here to Thompson and Pete McFedrich.
Yeah, I think the Vancouver Stealth will take that trade. Yeah, take that trade any day. Pete McFedrich, great defenseman, but Lyle Thompson off the floor. Not a bad idea for the Vancouver Stealth as they jaw back and forth a little bit in the penalty box. Pete trying to get under the skin of Lyle Thompson. And that could be a dangerous beast to poke.
I don't know if you want to wake up that sleeping bear. Thompson with a goal here, one of the two for Georgia so far tonight, who will maintain possession as we remain 5-on-5. Shots now 22-17 Georgia. As this is Hyana Thompson. Fake the shot, goes to Matisse. Feed across Jackson, backhand feed to Stotts. Pass was low. Salt with a good shoulder. Lintz with a good loose ball, but then threw it away. Matisse has Jackson open, and Belanger. Again, a pad stop down low. Here's Justin Salt. It's a 2-on-1 with Reese Dutch. Salt right in, fires and scores. Salty with 2. It's 6-2 Vancouver.
Defender and goaltender thinking that's got to go to Dutch. It's going to go to Reese Dutch, and Justin Salt fires it top shelf, keeps it himself. His second of the night is 6-2.
And just checking the stats from Calgary and Colorado in the break there. 8-5 now Roughnecks, and in fact Jeff Shattler with a couple of points in that one, Brad Chandler. Congrats to Jeff Shattler, who is now the Roughnecks all-time leading scorer. Just a heck of a career, and a player that I have really enjoyed watching play the game. 5-tool player. Here's Hawksby. McCready looks short side. Poulin stopped it. Ball goes in behind the goal. Dutch fishing for it there. And it squirts free into the stick of Ethan O'Connor. But Jeff Shattler, Brad, just a player, former MVP, and just a player that can play any type of game that you want.
Yeah, he's the player I think everybody wants to be when they grow up. He's like Jordan McIntosh for the Swarm. Put him in any situation, and he's going to thrive.
I don't know if McIntosh is quite the scrapper that Schatz is, but yes, High shot from Thompson. Look out. Ricochets way up into the crowd. It'll be Swarm ball when we come back. 9:07 to go, second quarter. Stealth lead at 6-2. Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410. Scores!
Now back over to Dane Smith with a shot. Hit the goal post inside. He scores!
Afraid you might miss out on the big stories from your favorite team? Well, not to fear. The NLL newsletter is here. All you have to do is subscribe to the new NLL newsletter, and you'll get weekly updates from everything that is happening around the league. What are you waiting for? Subscribe today. Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. Disclaimer, only residents of Canada may open an account with Sports Interaction. The service is not available to users outside of Canada.
Good guys, 2 for the bad guys. Come on, Vancouver, dig it, let's go.
Exclusive content, highlights, interviews, and more. NLLTV.com. 6-2 Vancouver leading the Swarm here in the second quarter. 9:07 to go. Shots on goal 23-19 Georgia, who have possession as we go back underway. Jake Elliott, Brad Challoner with you. Jerome Thompson with O'Doherty taking top side away. Got a hard pick there from Hall. Comes near side, now stops. Salt will take away the angle. Here's the cut from Jackson, and he scores.
Solid body on the crease from Shane Jackson. Shakes off a couple different cross checks, but uses that low center of gravity to get low on the doorstep and tuck it home.
Now, you don't want to pressure out too wide, but you also don't want to give Randy Stats that kind of time to survey the floor and pass to a cutting Shane Jackson. 6-3 as the Stealth lead by 3 now. Fowler and McIntosh back at center. And Fowler on top of this one, and the former Duke Blue Devil wins that one cleanly. Look out as Smith took a high check by Tutton. Brannigan steals the ball. And again, Vancouver winning the draw, but not winning possession.
And that's not all on Fowler. The other 4 guys on the floor have to get over and help. They're just as responsible.
Here's Thompson as McCready and Jerome Thompson battle. And they'll call another push on the back here on Vancouver and give it back to Georgia. Kyle Matisse to Randy Stotts. As it looks like McCready's going to play out the back door here tonight, Brad. As they'll play James Ray up front, along with Garrett Billings and Reese Dutch, and play McCready predominantly out the back door.
Well, he's on the face-off team. Vancouver Stealth have been scoring a lot of goals. Georgia's been scoring a lot of goals. So, as mentioned,
and there's one through the 5-hole by Miles Thompson as Belanger not quite set and ready for that shot from Miles Thompson. Kind of an innocent-looking shot, but Belanger was just taking a step out, and that's just a good shot from Miles to find the hole between the legs of Belanger.
Yeah, Hawksby hadn't made the decision yet. Was he going to go out and challenge and lay some lumber on Miles Thompson, and he was waiting for the dish and waiting for the slide over. And Miles Thompson takes advantage of every second he can.
Fowler pulls it free. Again, Salt Had a chance to collect that ball cleanly, took a hard hit in the process, but Vancouver will be awarded possession.
And I was trying to say, Joel McCready, they want him on their face-off team. And that's going to take his reps away and his energy away from the offensive gate. So why not put him out the back if he's going to be on every draw?
Reese Dutch, Garrett Billings, Corey Small, along with Ray and Logan Schuss out there. There's Schuss on the step in, feet across Ray. He'll fire, and an easy stop there for Poulin. As he fires right up the middle of the floor here, Goodwin there to cut off Ranigan, who powers right in. But a nice job from Goodwin to cut him off.
And I don't mind that shot from James Ray, a rookie in his hometown, wants to build some confidence. He's feeling good tonight. He's got to take those opportunities.
Matisse off the boards with it. Schuss back on defense. Matisse into the middle. Feed down to the crease. Jackson has to take it off the corner boards. Takes a chop there from Beers. Make it another. Shot clock down to 3. Hall trying to create. Belanger stopped him. Crease violation on Georgia. So stealth possession here with 7 minutes to go in the half. Leading 6-4. They had a 5-1 lead at one point. As now McCready out for a shift on O's. Here's Dutch down low. Spins back. Feet high. McCready. Swing it to Durston. Schuss clears through. Durston tried a long shot. That one was deflected into the corner. Still 8 seconds on the shot clock. McCready being worked over down in the far corner. Double team. Still McCready. And he's taken down. No call. As pretty good defense there from Georgia.
And Stealth sending a guy to change at the 7-second mark. I don't mind chasing the loose ball, but yeah, they need to be extra careful over what's been going on the last 2 weeks.
Especially in the second and fourth quarter. Send that left-hander back early. McIntosh with a low rip. That one goes wide. Now it's picked off by Salt. He's got Jerome Thompson to beat. Salt weaving him inside and out. Thompson stripped the ball, but Salt got it back. Now he spins. And double team coming as Salt takes it deep in the corner and then finds Garrett Billings out high.
Nice pickpocket by Thompson, though, with his back turn, just able to swing it, poke it out of the stick.
All the backyard lacrosse that Jerome, Jeremy, Miles, and Lyle have played against each other. Obviously, they're not going to cross-check each other, so they've learned the strip check art quite well. Here's Schuss over the top, and Poulin made a stop. No, they're going to say shot clock violation on Vancouver and give the ball to Georgia. And now they're going to give a penalty to Logan Schuss for delay of game, not getting out of the way of Jordan McIntosh. And that's a mental error there on Logan Schuss. Just got to put the ball down and get out of the way.
Yeah, it looks like one of those nights for Logan Schuss where he's fired up.
He really
is. How many shots he's taken so far, behind the back shots. He's feeling confident, but feeling extra into this game on the second half of a back-to-back. And sometimes you get in the face with someone like that when the energy's flowing through you. It sits down for 2 because of it.
Can Vancouver come up with a penalty kill here? 5:45 to go in the half. 2 minutes up on the board for Logan Schuss. Around the screen as they'll run the wheel here. McFedrich jumps out quickly on Hall. Feet high to Lyle Thompson. At the point, back to Jordan Hall. Now quick pass. Stott steps in. Back door. In it goes. Shane Jackson on the tuck-in on the feed from Rondy Stotts.
You can't get more wide open than that. And Grand Canyon opened up for Shane Jackson.
Well, I mean, he's almost below the goal line when he takes the shot, though, but he is below the goal line.
Wow. Not able to wrap that around. Great hands by Jackson, his second of the night. And George outscoring Vancouver now 4-1 in this second quarter. Right back into this lacrosse game, down by 1.
The stick sees a lot more than the eyes do as a shooter in lacrosse. And the great ones know it. McIntosh with a face-off win. He'll spin, looks for the dive, looks short side, hit the post. Cliff Smith, a loose ball. Didn't come up with it cleanly. Takes a shove from behind by Ranigan. Ball still loose. Goodwin will come over to help out. And finally comes up with this. He just throws it down the floor because of the 8-second count. And I don't know if there was an 8-second count because I don't think Cliff Smith ever had clean possession. But I think Goodwin thought that maybe the count was on. Here's Matisse as he'll step around Matt Beers. Matisse with a shot. Belanger the save as he squeezes his arm against this midsection to keep that one out. We got a 1-goal lacrosse game here with 4:45 to go in this second quarter. Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on NLL TV and TSN 1410. Back after this. NLL news delivered right to your inbox. Visit NLL.com and sign up for the NLL newsletter right now.
You get the U-Hawk cameras footage delivered right to your inbox. James Ray and Jordan Durston wearing the cameras for the Stealth tonight.
Stealth in possession in the stick of Logan Schuss as it comes across the top feed. Garrett Billings has to take it off the boards. 16 on the shot clock. Looks for Dutch inside, not open. Durston was open, didn't get the pass as it was intended for Corey Small. Shots 29-20. Georgia down by 1, 6-5. Krepinczak will leave it for Lyle Thompson with John Lentz. Gives him a slap and another. Thompson across Matisse, loads a bouncer right in on Belanger, who takes that one in the leg pads. Outlets quickly, drops it in the bucket to Salt. Spins off a check, but no transition there for Vancouver. As James Ray comes onto the floor, as does Joel McCready. Reese Dutch in the far corner. Mitch Belisle watches him. Feet high to Corey Small. Steps inside the restraining line, zings one right towards the goal and just missed short side. Lyle Thompson will take it out near center. Goodwin pressuring there. Thompson will find Ronnie Stotts. Hard pick there. Stotts. What a shot. A bouncer far side, and we are tied after Vancouver had led 5-1. It is now tied up at 6.
Yeah, 5-1 second quarter here for the Georgia Swarm. Just a wicked outside bouncer from Ronnie Stotts. Rips it around Cliff Smith, and that goes far side high. That is a goal scorer's goal right there.
There's not too many goalies in the league that are stopping that shot out of the stick of Stotts. Early move from McIntosh, Vancouver ball. But the shot total is where it's a little bit concerning right now, Brad. 31-20 Georgia.
Yeah, Vancouver had 22 at the half last night. So they're being kept at bay. All the shooters that they have, maybe they're waiting too long for their opportunities.
Dutch from well outside. Poulin stopped it. Here goes Rannigan off the top. They'll play the short ball to McIntosh instead.
Lyle Thompson, Shane Jackson, Ronnie Stotts now all with 9 goals on the season.
Stotts thought about a shot, didn't take it. He's outside the restraining line now as Beers opens up. Stotts into the middle. Feed wide. Here's the drive from Hull. Shovel across Matisse. And Belanger sliding across on his knees made the save. Beers tried to go over his head with it on a blind pass. Now he's got it. Got to get it across center in 8 seconds. Fire up through the middle. And O'Doherty will not make it as he has to put the ball down. Here's Matisse in behind everybody. He's all alone. Kyle Matisse scores.
And you have to wonder why the defender just didn't stay with him. The play was going up the floor, I know, but you hear the whistle, you should know what it's for. And Matisse is just all alone as all the Stealth changing. That's the goal that Jimmy Batley's not going to like, as the Stealth up 5-1, now down 7-6 in a quick turn of events here. That is why we love this sport.
It is a game of momentum, a game of runs, and it's all on the side of the Swarm right now. As Fowler with a face-off win finds an open John Lentz.
5 unanswered.
They'll run around McIntosh to get across center and play it to Pete McFedrich. On comes Schuss, but the pass goes to Dutch. McCready into the middle. And he'll set up a pick here for Dutch as he gets into the back of his man, and Noble goes down rather easily. And it's Georgia ball just like that. And now a penalty call coming here to Vancouver.
Yeah, I think McCready's going to get unsportsmanlike. He's been warned tonight, and they just had some words with Noble as they were running off.
Vancouver coming apart at the seams here a little bit in this second quarter, and they have to regain their momentum and composure. And Georgia now with an empty net. 6 on the shot clock. Stotts from the outside, steps around a pick, fires. That one hit a stick, bounces towards Belanger, who got a play on it as the whistle goes now, and here comes the penalty call against Vancouver. As Ian Garrison will make the call. And it's unsportsmanlike on McCready. Score out of Calgary, 10-6 Riggers leading the Mammoth. That one early stages of quarter 4.
I think it was unsportsmanlike on one of the coaches, as the in-home Cliff Smith will go over and serve.
There you go. So Georgia, what, Brad? 2 for 2 on the man advantage so far.
2 for 2.
And go to work on power play number 3. Hall. A low feed there for Stotts. Down low, it's Matisse. Steps in, scores. And again, Brad, just walking right through the middle and barely touched.
That's game tape. They know that. They know they can get inside on the Vancouver Stealth unscathed. And a big body like Cal Matisse, why not? Get inside, go far side on Ty Belanger, and the Swarm are up by 2 on a 6-goal run here in the second quarter.
I mean, Matisse is a big body. I get it, but you got to get a check on him.
Hit him into the crease, get a toe in there, take the goal away. But just any sort of bump, any sort of physical activity.
Fowler, a face-off win, comes ahead with it. He's got numbers. Got Hawksby with him. Here's Fowler. Rebound. Thurston. Oh, and he's denied somehow. It might have been the Swarm defender that stopped that one. Hawksby took a stick up high from Krepensek, and now a delayed call on here for Georgia. Belanger to the Vancouver bench. 20 on the shot clock as Vancouver brings on the 6th attacker. McCready down low for Billings. Durston in the middle, out high Dutch. This is Logan Schuss. Durston and McCready in the middle now. Here's Billings, backhand feed. And it got through everybody. Still 3 on the shot clock. Corey Small. And he looked for McCready down low, far pipe, and that one sailed high. As here comes the penalty call. It'll go against Krepensek for a high stick. And is this Vancouver's first man advantage of the evening, Brad, if I'm not mistaken?
I believe it is. Let me check for... No, they're 1 for 1 so far. This is their second opportunity. As they had a power play goal earlier.
Georgia on a huge run right now, a 7-1 run. But Vancouver a chance to stop the bleeding here on the power. Small at the point, Dutch and Schuss at the shooters, Billings and Durston down on the crease. Corey Small will slide through, Dutch to Schuss, fires, Poulin saves, and he'll look to outlet quickly. He's got McIntosh. As we're into the final 30 seconds of the first half now. About a 4-second differential between game clock and shot clock here for Georgia. McIntosh takes a wrap check there from Beers. Goodwin comes over to help out. Knock the ball free. Beers comes up with it. Looks to the Vancouver bench. Off it comes Dutch. And they'll get the man advantage out there. 9 seconds to go. Got to hurry here if you're the Stealth. Dutch to Corey Small with 3 on the game clock. Here's Schuss. A fire. Pulling down. Makes the save. And that will do it for half number 1.
Oh, what a save by Poulin. It squeaked through and he slid through the stick behind him and kept that ball on the right side of the line for Georgia, keeping momentum on their side as we head into the half.
A big first quarter for Vancouver, an even bigger one for Georgia in the second. Vancouver will start the second half on the man advantage as the Swarm outshoot Vancouver 34-25 in that opening 30 minutes. Halftime show is up next here on TSN 1410. Keep it locked right here on NLL TV. This is Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse.
My name is Brian Lemon. I'm Vice President of Lacrosse Operations in the National Lacrosse League. I handle all competitive aspects of the game, and certainly excited to be here with Crossover.
pro lacrosse teams are now fielded in Philadelphia, Boston, New York, Maryland, Montreal, and Quebec.
Yesterday there was friendly competition and not so friendly competition. We knew our true colors weren't just worn on our backs, they were painted on our faces and hoisted as high in the air as we could possibly carry them. Whatever it took to claim our turf. Yesterday we left it all out there. Blood, sweat, tears, you name it, we left it. We kept ourselves focused and we kept each other in check, and the only thing we took were epic shots. Yesterday we saw more twists and turns in 8 seconds than most people saw in an entire season. We lost the ball, lost our minds, we lost count countless times in every game. If you could see the ball, that was a slow day. Yesterday physics didn't apply to us. Gravity wasn't welcome in our box. Armed with just a stick and a ball, we took flight. Yesterday we were the best we could be. Today is our day.
The Georgia Swarm Pro Lacrosse team returns home on Saturday, February 11th at 7:05 p.m. to take on rival New England at Harris Cherokee Casino Field at Infinite Energy Arena. The Swarm is offering you a special deal for the February 11th contest to come see the fastest game on 2 feet for only $27. You'll receive a lower level ticket and a commemorative Swarm scarf. To purchase, call 844-4GA-SWARM or visit georgiaswarm.com. Free parking at all home games. Swarm Pro Lacrosse. Come for the game. Stay for the party.
Welcome, lacrosse fans. Tyson Geik of NLL Productions here with you right now, and I'm joined by Shay Hewen, CEO and founder of the U-Hawk Camera. We have some exciting news for you today. The NLL has officially partnered with the U-Hawk Camera, the new official action camera of the National Lacrosse League. Shay, an exciting moment, for both parties here.
Yeah, it's an incredible day. It's a big step and a big moment in the history of sports, and for the National Lacrosse League to be the first league to step up and bring actual player point of view, video footage to fans at home in the actual real raw competition in the season. It's a monumental day, and we're very excited to be the official camera provider to be a part of that.
It's a very pivotal moment for the sport. How is it going to affect the sport at the grassroots level and really help grow the game?
Well, that's a big part of it, and a lot of what went into the decision making and making this happen is we have a lot of partners now who are kind of coming around and going to help, distribute the content and grow the game together. And a lot of these kids, they live on social media these days, so to be able to provide them a new angle, even after the game to see these highlights is going to be extremely engaging. And the National Lacrosse League is a big part of growing the game, and we're happy to assist in that.
A very sleek and compact design for these cameras. I think players are going to really enjoy wearing them. What went into the design here?
Well, we knew we wanted to be here someday. And in order to do that, we had to think of a camera that was going to be, sleek and slick enough that the player would forget he's even wearing it. So we wanted to design something, that would do just that and kind of embody the essence of an athlete. And, the great benefit is that these players now actually get to see the game again from their own eyes, and to be able to do that game over game throughout the course of a season is really going to help them perform, and they're excited about it as well.
Well, lacrosse is such a tough sport, and hitting is involved here. So how much of a beating can these cameras take?
Well, I think we're going to put them to the test today. So, they're very strong, they're very durable, and they sit in just the right spot. So we're going to find out.
Shay, we got the chance to catch up with some of the players to see what they thought of the new U-Hawk camera.
Hey, I'm Jesse Gamble of the Toronto Rock in the NLL, and this is what you're going to see. These will help a lot, even studying our own games, especially for goalies and seeing shots, and for my own game, just kind of going through where I was looking, maybe where I should have been looking and I wasn't. So I think they'll help improve my game.
I think it'll help the defensive side of things, catching guys' tendencies, which way they want to go, which way they usually go, and everything like that. I think the camera will definitely help with that. Stay with it, stay with it. Oh, nice lock.
toe drag in a second. Left there, spin, score!
Hello everyone, Mia Gordon here from NLL Productions, and we have some exciting breaking news for you today. The NLL has announced a partnership for this upcoming season with Epic Lacrosse. We are joined now with NLL Commissioner Nick Sakevich, as well as owner and founder of Epic Lacrosse, James Maselli. So let's get right into it. Nick, I want to send this to you. Can you talk to us a little bit more about this partnership?
Yeah, so we've been really focused on a lot of the endemic category sponsors, and we're proud to announce that Epic's joining us with many of our previously announced companies like Under Armour and String King. We're really excited to bring Epic on board. They're a best-in-class producer of incredibly good lacrosse equipment, great lacrosse equipment that our players will have access to. Love the company, love the company's core values and commitment to lacrosse, and it's really exciting to bring world-class companies like this to the league.
James, what are you looking forward to most joining the NLL in 2017?
Yeah, Mia, thanks for having me today. At Epic Lacrosse, we're very excited. This is our first partnership with a pro league, and we're excited that the best lacrosse players in the world will be using our gear next season, from sticks and heads and mesh to shafts, gloves, arm guards, shoulder pads. They're using the whole lineup that we have.
James, I know you guys have a set of engineers at Epic Lacrosse to create the best possible equipment. So can you take us through that process?
Sure, absolutely. I think it all begins with a passion and love for the game, and all of our engineers who range from composite engineers to material engineers to mechanical engineers, have all played lacrosse. So they have a understanding of the game unlike any other. We don't have to try to explain what we're looking for. They understand the feel. They understand the performance attributes that players want. So with that, the rest of the company, every single person in our company has actually played lacrosse as well, including our accounting department, marketing department. So we all get in a room and we brainstorm. We like to think of ourselves as problem solvers, and we understand what is wrong with the game or what do we want to fix things from an equipment standpoint, and we brainstorm and we figure it out. And the process is probably the most fun part of my job. I would think that they agree as well. And we just continue looking for new materials, new process, manufacturing techniques that can build better products for us.
What do you believe will be the biggest difference for these players while using this new equipment?
Sure. I think it's going to come down to feel. Feel is one of those words that it's hard to attach other descriptors around it. We just can say, hey, it feels better. And some of the feedback that we've gotten from the players initially is, wow, I can't believe how nice these gloves feel. We can put a bunch of marketing and technical aspects behind that, but the feel of the product is really what separates it. We're using better materials, better manufacturing process to improve that feel and the connection point between the player and his equipment. And I think the moment that players actually put the gloves on or use one of our sticks, they immediately feel the difference between everything that they've ever used in their career. And we're seeing that every day when we're sending product out to our potential players for this season.
Nick, I know that you said you believe partnering with Epic Lacrosse will take the game to the next level. Can you elaborate on this?
Well, the sport of lacrosse is growing so dynamically on both sides of the border, both in Canada and the U.S., and Epic understands that, and all of our partners understand that. And I think the timing for the sport and where we're going to see the sport grow in the next 5 to 10 years is going to be exponential. And having partners like Epic on board and in our family of marketing partners is going to help us grow the sport even further, be it at the grassroots level, like kids playing in high school. We see a huge increase in women playing the game. And at the professional level, the fact that we have a partner like Epic and others that we've announced in the last several weeks is really critical for a league like ours to grow.
Well, a very exciting announcement today, gentlemen. Thank you both so much for joining me. Cannot wait to see what this partnership will bring in 2017. For NLL Productions, I'm Mia Gordon.
Event Center for Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410 and NLLTV.com. Jake Elliott, Brad Challoner with you. And after 30 minutes of play, the Swarm lead the Stealth 8-6. And really a tale of two quarters, Brad. A big one for Vancouver in the first quarter. Georgia on a run here in the second, but Vancouver will start the second half on the man advantage as they have 1 minute and 8 to work with here. Shots on goal after 30 minutes of play, 33-27. But the big key for Vancouver here in the second half, Brad, is stay out of the penalty box.
For sure. 3 for 3 on the power play for the Georgia Swarm. This team is too good to be set onto the power play. The Vancouver Stealth have struggled in the PK department all year. They know that. Until they can figure that out, they need to watch their discipline. They got a bench minor. They got a couple of those in Saskatchewan last night, so they need to know that these referees have warned them. They need to keep their mouths shut, play some clean lacrosse, and keep this thing going. Down by 2. You think the Vancouver Stealth would have got a message from Jamie Badley at that half after what was probably their best 15 minutes turned into an ugly second 15, and they got a good opportunity to get some momentum on the power.
Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse as we're underway here in the second half as Fowler came up with an early chance off a face-off win. And Reese Dutch will come up with a loose ball and a chance for the man advantage to go to work here for the Stealth. Reese Dutch checks the pocket and feeds high to Corey Small, who was quiet in that opening half. Look for the kit and the breakout here in the second. He'll play a low 1-2 with Dutch. Now to Logan Schuss. Sets a screen for him. Dutch inside. Small with a quick take. And Poulin with a good stop. Set play there for Corey Small out of the break. But Poulin able to foil him in the low slot.
Yeah, that's the right idea. And you think sometimes the coaches recognize if someone's having a quiet first half, they design a play specifically for a player to get his stick going, to get that confidence rolling again.
Kyle Matisse denied on top of the crease by Belanger, who makes a key stop shorthanded early in this second half. And now Vancouver will have to be aware of the penalty box here with just 10 seconds remaining in the penalty time to crep and set. Down to 5 now as they bring it ahead. Corey Small from the point. Goes to Dutch. He'll clear through. Here's Logan Schuss. Back to Dutch. Out of the box comes Krepensek. Here's Billings. Backhand feed. Thurston in on the short side. Poulin got an elbow on that one. Billings battling for a loose ball and backs it out towards center. And they'll say this is a free ball here for Ty Belanger to play.
Good
Looking
idea.
for an open man. And nobody open, so Belanger will take it across center. You don't see this very often.
Do what you got to do when you only got 8 seconds.
My goodness. Belanger up and across the center line, and that's confidence out of the Stealth goaltender.
I love it.
Here's Schuss, a little flip inside. Corey Small scores! Right on cue. Corey Small on the board. It's 8-7.
Now the kitten wakes up. His first of the night to go along with 2 apples in the first half of this lacrosse game. A great chemistry by Logan Schuss and Corey Small, who are a fantastic duo on that left side. A little flip pass from Logan to a cutting Corey Small right through the middle, and the Stealth, they're back within 1.
Fans here at the Langley Event Center, literally what, Brett, packed 3-4 deep around the upper ring of the bowl here. As the fans in BC like to stand and have their adult beverage while they watch the game of lacrosse. And now a push on the back here in McFenridge, and this will give Vancouver a free clear through center. As Lynch will have to get around top. He's got James Ray.
It's pretty cool in the LECs. You can actually buy a standing position. They assign you your place to stand. You got a little number on the chair and everything.
Here's McCready. Chest fires and scores. Top shitter for Logan. And the chest bust ties the game up at 8.
You know, he doesn't go high very often. Poulin's going to think that's going to go around the legs. It's going to be short side, but just when you think you got a read on a sniper, they throw a different bag of tricks at you. Logan Schuss goes far side, high on that one.
Well, Bradley, I don't want to take any credit whatsoever, but I saw Logan Schuss during halftime. I said, keep firing, bud. Poulin's dropping on you now. He says, yep, I got to go high, and that's exactly what he does right there. Top corner for Logan Schuss. We're tied at 8. That's what good shooters will do. They'll set you up with a low, and then they go high on you. As Lyle Thompson pressured there by Salt. Here's Jerome Thompson. Beers will step out on him. The switch comes. Thompson fires right into the breadbasket of Belanger, who's looking to outlet quickly. He'll lob over the top to Salt. He'll have to play it off the turf. Bounces off the dasher board. Salt still trying to get to it. Dives after it. And that's the turnover there on Vancouver. Salt just couldn't catch up to that one. I don't mind the aggressive look from Belanger, though, to try and get this Vancouver team running.
Salt skinned his knee up pretty good on this turf going after that Lucy.
There's Jordan Hall looking to feed. Takes a whack there from Beers. Good switch off now for Smith. Out high for Matisse. He'll swing wide for Stotts. Thompson runs a pick for him. Open is Matisse. Drop the ball on the wrong side of the floor. Lintz draped all over him, and the ball will bounce harmlessly into the crease for Matt Beers to pick up.
Smith and Hall with a nice little one-on-one against each other. Cliff Smith grabbing a good chunk of jersey without getting called. Two guys who played junior together in Surrey.
There's Corey Small out of the corner. He's got the 7th goal for the Stuff. Working with Logan Schutz, who's got the 8th. Feed high to McCready. Out wide for Billings, now 10 on the shot clock. Billings looking to feed. Takes a hard cross check. Now McCready into the back of Tutton, and that'll be a push on the back on Vancouver. Transition here coming for Georgia. 2-on-2. Tutton on the tuck. Tutton on the spin. Tutton on the shovel feed. And it got through everybody, and here we go back the other way. Fowler, 3-on-3. And doesn't like that situation, so he'll find James Ray. They'll bounce one across for Corey Small, who walks casually onto the turf. Now Jordan Durston, who had a marker in that opening quarter, finds Reese Dutch, who had one as well. Dutch on the dangle down low. Dutch! And he couldn't find the far side past Poulin, who came across with them. Aggressive take to the rack there for Dutch, and then a turnover here on Georgia. Shots on goal now 35-32 as Vancouver tightening it up in the shot total as they've tied this game up at 8. On comes Billings. Got some speed to Schuss. Across the top he comes. Around Noble. Feed to Dutch. Whip it back. Durston Sever. And that one didn't come out of the pocket cleanly. 2 Swarm on the scene, and they'll come up with a ball. Coy through center. Beers will step out on him as the Swarm offense pours onto the floor. Lyle Thompson to Shane Jackson. Jackson surveys, looks in behind the goal, nobody open. Late man coming on is Jordan Hall, right back to Jackson. 15 on the shot clock, Jackson inside on the slip pick, and Hall hit the post. Now Salt trying to race away on the breakaway. Scoops it up, looking for the hat trick. Salt hit the post. And then Rannigan tried to come up with a loose ball, and it went into row 1. Under 10 minutes we go here in the third quarter. Vancouver has tied the game up at 8. This is Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse on TSN 1410.
Vancouver.
The Georgia Swarm Pro Lacrosse team returns home on Saturday, February 11th at 7:05 p.m. to take on rival New England at Harris Cherokee Casino Field at Infinite Energy Arena. The Swarm is offering you a special deal for the February 11th contest. To come see the fastest game on 2 feet for only $27. You'll receive a lower level ticket and a commemorative Swarm scarf. To purchase, call 844-4GA-SWARM or visit georgiaswarm.com. Free parking at all home games. Swarm Pro Lacrosse. Come for the game. Stay for the party.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. Disclaimer, only residents of Canada may open an account with Sports Interaction. The service is not available to users outside of Canada.
between the pipes. McFedrich directing traffic. Ranagan with a shot and an easy stop there for Belanger. And a lob high for Salt, and that's a scary ball to try and bring in. But Salt doing well to try and come up with it. Tips it in front, and McFedrich overran it. Belanger, and that one didn't roll out of the pocket cleanly, and it was just a high looper, and that's got suicide pass written all over it.
Trouble waiting to happen.
This is Stotts holding. Swarm in the midst of a change. Jerome Thompson on the pivot. Double team comes. And good help defense there on Hawksby for the rotation. Ball up for grabs, and Hawksby's got it in his pocket. As the Stealth get it right back, Matt Beers up the near side wall.
Yeah, it was a good slide by 88 Ian Hawksby to come over, bat that ball out of the air. Pass intended for Shane Jackson.
Jordan Durston. Reese Dutch has a look. Finds Corey Small, but left the ball behind. Now he's got a battle for it here with Krepensek, who just boxes him out and comes up with the pill. Krepensek right through the middle of the floor. Loads and shoots. A bounce shot right on. A stop from Belanger as Krepensek gets his own rebound, but then tried to pass backwards, and that's a back over violation as O'Connor couldn't handle it, as Smith will race onto the loose bucket.
Ball's been a bit slippery for both teams to start this third.
That's a real thing. What an effort there from Smith to keep it on side. Dutch takes a check from behind by Tet into the middle. A shot on the run. Had his stick checked. And that ball goes well wide. Sean Young out there for a shift on D. Hasn't seen a lot of time here for Eddie Como in this one.
Big physical presence on the back end when he has been out, though.
Jordan Hall. Step back on Beers. Feet inside. Jackson's got another. As he came right through the middle and goes low. Stick side on Belanger to put the Swarm back in front 9-8.
Hat trick for Shane Jackson. I just love the way that Shane Jackson plays. Absolutely no fear getting inside. 2 of his 3 goals tonight beside the power play one have been right inside on the doorstep. For a small statured guy to have no fear on the doorstep, it's nice to see.
Shane Jackson out of Whitby, Ontario.
Bowmanville, Jake Elliott.
Yes. Okay.
It's your Atlas out.
Yeah. Here's Turstick. Played for the Whitby Junior program. Is where I was
Google Maps. Google Maps.
Here's Billings. Loads. Doesn't shoot. McCready running picks. Billings into the middle. Step back. Fires and scores. There's Garrett Billings as he finds the short side top corner.
Exactly what you want out of 13. He leans into his man, able to pop off, get some separation, and sidearm high, top shelf.
And you can see his teammates happy for Garrett Billings, who kind of just created that one on his own. A little step back, sub rip, low to high, and a beauty there for number 13.
Yeah, teammates oohing and awing down here as they got to take a look at that replay. They love the snipe from Garrett Billings.
That's a filthy one. And a loose ball up for grabs off the draw. McCready's got it. Tucks it away as he's got Swarm players whacking away at him, trying to dislodge that ball. Nice job there from 55. Ball in the stick of Logan Schuss as we're back to a 9-9 score. Schuss down the sideboards. He'll fire right on, and Durston looking for a rebound. Nothing there as Poulin controls that one in his crease. 39-36. Swarm still leading in the shot zone. Miles Thompson on the wrong side of the floor for the right-hander. Jackson will play it across to Kyle Matisse. Steps around Salt. Beers waits for Matisse and floats a pass to Thompson. Plays it back Stotts to put it over top of the goal. 8 on the shot clock for Jerome Thompson. Play high for Jackson. Back to Stotts. Salt deters him, and Stotts puts a shot towards the net. Goes off the foot of Thompson and out of play. It's Vancouver possession.
It's smothering defensive shift there. Vancouver still bodying their men to the outside. No shot opportunities.
James Ray takes the pass across center. Goes to Garrett Billings, who's tied the game at 9. Back to Logan Schuss. Corey Small will set a pick for him. Schuss a hard pass for Ray. On the spin. Trying to get around Coyle. Back out to Dutch. Feed to Billings. He's out high. Goes to Schuss. He'll rip over the top and a bounce shot off of Poulin, who's got that one and keeps a toe in the crease and plays out to Coyle. He'll flip back to Jordan Hall. Coyle into the middle. Jackson runs a hard pick for him. Hall trying to squirm inside and feeds off to Thompson. Has to take it off the window. Does well there as he's got Fowler on him. Shovel high. Stotts double take. Missed the shot as it bounces off the end boards high into the stick of Hall. He's got Thompson open on the crease. And O'Doherty trying to recover in time as the shot clock about to expire, and the Stealth have it in the stick of Giratola out near center.
And Lyle Thompson running off a little bit gingerly after that play. O'Doherty landed on Lyle Thompson's leg, but he looks like he'll be okay.
Keep an eye on that. There's Joe McCready into the middle, loads up, fires, and just missed far side. Ball bounces high. Tatton just shakes off McCready, but Durston comes out with it. Here's Schuss with a whipper, and Poulin takes that one in the Swarm crest and up, looking to break out. Krepensek will weave through center. Lob. How does Matisse get open? And he scores. In behind everybody, Kyle Matisse.
Belanger wants a flag as he gets a look at the replay, but you're right. That is a player that's too good to be, any player is too good to be left wide open. Defensive miscommunication there as everybody left the big man all alone up the floor.
I think that's a good goal for Matisse, and Batley will put the flag back in the pocket as the Swarm go back in front 10-9. That just cannot happen, Brad Challoner. Matisse in behind everybody.
The coaches will be frustrated. They've been trying to shore this up for 2 weeks now, but people are still finding a way wide open in transition.
And the Swarm come up with possession off the face-off. Early move on Fowler. Stouts off the boards with it. Fowler will step out on him as back on is Lyle Thompson. No worse for the wear after that hit from O'Doherty. Shovel off Miles Thompson. Spinning. Thompson, step back, floats one down for Stotts on the wrong side for him. Plays it back into the middle. Thompson with 3 on the shot clock. Miles Thompson from well out. Belanger on top of that one. As bodies hit the deck. And McFedridge. And who's it down there with? Is it Randy Stotts in a wrestling match?
Yeah, not sure why it started, but McFedridge is under Stotts' skin for sure. Lyle didn't like the play. Lyle Thompson was trying to get to the middle. He wanted a call. His stick was being held up, I think, as he was trying to cut. But these two guys wrestle each other down to the ground, and we'll see what the penalty calls come of it.
I don't know if you saw it or not, but Randy Stotts, as he got up, stepped right on the head of Pete McFedridge's stick, showing a little disrespect as they grapple down on the turf here at the LEC. Maybe, I think, offsetting minors here should be Vancouver possession. But we are under 5 minutes to go, so we will take a break, get it sorted out when we come back. NLL TV, TSN 1410, Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse. Here with Sean.
Let's go, boys. Wolves on 3. 1, 2, 3. Go! All day, baby. That's all day. That's all day. Great, Bill. Good press. Yep, you're low.
Tonight's game is brought to you in part by Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. Disclaimer, only residents of Canada may open an account with Sports Interaction. The service is not available to users outside of Canada.
Sports Interaction is an official partner in Canada for the 2017 season. Sports Interaction, Canada's home for worldwide sports betting. Bet responsibly at sportsinteraction.com. 10-9 Georgia. Jake Elliott, Brad Challoner with you. Vancouver possession as McFedridge and Stotts pick up offsetting minors. And There's a steal from Poulin with an active stick as he goes for the empty net. And Belanger back well in time to intercept that pass. Or shot attempt, I should say.
The Stealth will be happy to get it right back.
Dutch working with Billings. Feed across Corey Small. Thought about a shot. Now he's got a defender without a stick. Fires, and Poulin got a piece. He's going to venture out of the goal. Turned it over. Small with an empty net. Doesn't shoot it. And he'll hang on to possession here for Vancouver.
He was looking for help, but the Stealth have been so safe trying to change and not getting caught in transition that they were already gone.
Well, I don't mind that. Here's Dutch to the front of the goal. Takes a wraparound check, and this is going to be a call here against Georgia as they touch it up. Power play coming for Vancouver on the penalty here for number 98, Sean Young, who will take a seat in the cubicle with Shane.
What active goaltending we're seeing tonight, though. Both these goaltenders have been out, getting into the action, taking shots down the floor, looking for long passes. These guys are having fun.
41-39, your shots on goal. Georgia leads it by 1. Vancouver goes back to work on the 5-on-4. Durston, Schuss, Small, Dutch, Billings, your 5-man unit. Small at the point, back away, feed to Schuss, look high. It's got Reese Dutch, fake, back to Schuss, holding, tries to go back to Dutch, faking, took a high stick, still has the ball, whip across here, Schuss scores! The bus with another, and he gives it the fist pump after that one as we're tied at 10.
He's having a good night against his former club is Logan Schuss. Power play goal. As the Stealth tie it up once again. Far side bouncer. You never know what you're going to get from Logan Schuss. He's one of the toughest shooters to read in this league. We talked about it when he mixed it up. It went high. And now this time he goes right back low again. Buries.
The former number 1 overall pick of the Minnesota Swarm traded for Johnny Powis. And that deal working out quite nicely right now for Vancouver.
Rookie of the year wearing yellow a couple of seasons ago.
Indeed. Here comes Vancouver on the attack again. Billings thought about a shot, didn't take it. Now he loads up again. Feet across to Corey Small. He'll come across the top. Good pick for Durston on the roll. Here's Durston, and Poulin down. Makes the stick save.
It's a solid save by Poulin to keep momentum in flux right now. Stealth have the last goal, but a big save to keep it that way.
Final from Calgary. The Roughnecks take down the Mammoth 12-8. As Lyle Thompson into a double team, make it a triple, make it a quadruple. And the ball finally comes loose on the turf as Matisse will get called in the crease. So winners tonight in the National Lacrosse League. Calgary over Colorado 12-8. New England over Buffalo 13-12. And Rochester take down Toronto 9-8. And we will take you home here from the Langley Event Center on a Saturday night in the National Lacrosse League. Thanks for joining us on NLLTV.com and TSN 1410. Corey Small, Dutch, and he whipped it wide on the sub shot as he looks skyward off the nice feed from Corey Small.
Nice to see them swinging the ball across the floor, though. That's when the South are successful. That last goal, Dutch to Schuss. And now we're going Small back to Dutch the opposite way. Get the goaltenders moving.
Shots dead even at 41 apiece now as Thompson gets in a late change. There's a good stop from Belanger in tight. Off of Lyle Thompson as here's Brendan Fowler back the other way. 3-on-3, make it a 4-on-3 as here comes Billings. But Fowler and Goodwin will head for the Vancouver bench. Durston takes a low pass and plays down into the corner for Corey Small. Small, double screen, feed near side, Ray, toe drag, looks back out high, Billings, fakes, takes, scores! Garrett Billings with his second, puts Vancouver back in front, it's 11-10.
Oh, nice handle by Garrett Billings, just waiting for Mike Poulin to give him something. The patience to hang on, keeps cradling, waiting for that shot, and then bounces one to beat Poulin. A couple bouncers in a row by the Stealth.
Was a scratch last night in Saskatoon, and it looks like message received for GB13. Doesn't want to come back out of this lineup again. And having himself a game here for Vancouver so far. Thompson finds O'Connor, shovel down, Tatton fakes. Oh, Ty Belanger with another larceny off of Chad Tatton. Call the coppers. We got a robber in the house. Oh my goodness, Ty Belanger with a stick save and a beauty. And he keeps the 1-goal Vancouver Stealth lead. as Chad Tutton will be having nightmares about that one. Feet high for Jordan Hall. Miles wanted it inside, didn't get it. Now Matisse out wide on Hawksby. 13 on the shot clock. The Moose loads and stick save for Belanger. He's got McFedrich on the break, has to turn around to play it. He's got Salt up ahead. McFedrich will hang on instead.
Nice handle off the wall. It was an awkward pass by Belanger, and it went off the glass. McFedrich able to bring it in. And they get the possession for Vancouver.
Crowd still buzzing from that Belanger save. Here's Ray. Ducks low. Ray drops one at the feet of Poulin, who made the stop. And now what do we got?
Shot clock's turned off. Poulin wanted to know if they were going to do a timeout.
And no, they will not. They'll go on the fly here into the final 12 seconds we go with Jerome Thompson. Out to brother Lyle. He'll find Randy Stutz. Back to Lyle. Here's Jordan Hall with 5. Lyle dropped the pass. Toll goes after him. Lyle stays on his feet and hammers one towards the goal at the buzzer, but it goes wide. Vancouver with a good third quarter will take a 1-goal lead going into the final frame. 45 down and 15 to go from the Langley Event Center. You got it locked in the home of lacrosse in Vancouver, TSN 1410.
Did you know me on the take scores? Now back over to Dane Smith with a shot. Hit the goal post inside. He scores!
Afraid you might miss out on the big stories from your favorite team? Well, not to fear. The NLL newsletter is here. All you have to do is subscribe to the new NLL newsletter, and you'll get weekly updates from everything that is happening around the league. What are you waiting for? Subscribe today.
$44 apiece. Speaking of Chad Tutton, stay with me, Brad. 44. 11-10 Vancouver. As the team's back to center, Vancouver now going left or right across your radio and TV monitor. Blow the whistle. Let's play some lacrosse. We're underway here in the fourth quarter, and Justin Salt comes up with a loose ball. Has it checked away by Rannigan. Fowler tried to step in front. Vancouver's got to get back on D here. Krepinsak wide open. Krepinsak and Belanger got a piece. Big time stop there from the stealth goaltender once again. Off of Krepinsak.
Yeah, they're still making some of the same mistakes, letting bodies come right through the middle untouched, but Belanger is
Here
there to stop them tonight.
And a short side save there for Poulin. As Smith looking for his first goal of the season. On comes Jerome Thompson. So go to Jordan Hall. He'll take it out high, go back to Jerome. Corey Small trapped back out on defense here for Vancouver. Thompson to Stotts. Drives low. Stotts scores. Just a pinpoint shot from Randy Stotts, posting in. And we're tied at 11.
He's just about as pure as goal scorer as you're going to get. He makes it look so simple. Like Logan Schuss, he has the different shot selection. You're not sure what he's going to be pulling off. And just another easy bury for Stotts, and we're tied.
Well, just wait till his younger brother gets in the league, Brad Challenger. I want to talk about a goal scorer.
Can he end up in Georgia? That would be the interesting scenario.
Let's hope he ends up right here in Vancouver.
That guy got counted 9 first-round picks in the Georgia lineup.
Face-off win for Vancouver as we're back to a tie game. Been a good game here from Langley tonight.
A little bit of everything. Lyle Thompson's been frustrated the last couple of shifts he's come off. I expect him to come alive here in a big way late.
Here's Logan Chess with 10 on the shot clock. Feed Dutch takes and Poulin got a piece. Dutch comes up with a loose ball and an 8:30 here for the stealth.
Great save by Mike Poulin. He knows they're going to be swinging those passes, but the way he slid across on his knees to stop that, it's a big one.
Dutch will hammer one over here to Logan Chess. Back to Dutch. Quick feed Durston. Fake the shot. Durston looking back door. Here's Dutch with a quick stick, and that one hit the stick of Sean Young. Back the other way here with Coyle. 2-on-2 up into the offensive zone. Make it 3-on-3. And Coyle will let the offense come out onto the floor here for Georgia. Lyle Thompson has Chess back on defense now. Thompson faked the shot. Now O'Doherty taking top side away from Jackson. Jerome Thompson takes a cross check from O'Doherty. Now takes a wrap check. Toll will double. Flip high. Thompson with one on the shot clock from well out. And they'll say no, that came after the shot clock. It'll be Vancouver ball. Lucky break there, because that easily could have gone back to Georgia off a stealth player. Billings to Corey Small. Durston working the two-man game with him. Small looks into the middle, nobody open. McCready will take it out wide as Ray clears through. Here's McCready on the drive and lost his helmet in the process as the ball rolls harmlessly into the crease of Poulin.
Smothering shift by Tutton. You know Joel McCready likes to go low and take that outside turn towards the net. Tutton just bodies him down to the ground.
Well, you better get out on Randy Stotts right now. Feet across the floor. Here's Shane Jackson. Goodwin steers him low, shovel feed. Here's Hall on the tuck and go, trying to get around McFedrich. Goes back to Jackson, feet in front. Stotts couldn't bring it in. Thompson's got it, fires. Stick save there for Belanger, and he'll outlet quickly here to Hawksby. Tie game, 11-11, with 11:50 to go here in the fourth quarter. Vancouver trying to snap the perfect season here for Georgia, who are 3-0. Feet in front, Durston, hit the post, hit Poulin, and it goes. Poulin wants the challenge as he thinks Durston was in the crease. It's called a goal down on the floor by the official, Rick Lom.
No, I don't think it is.
Sure it is.
Play's continuing. Stelter on defense. Everything's heading up the floor right now.
The ball is in the goal.
Rick Lum and company talking about it right now. Play is resuming.
Let's watch. See if Durston gets out of the crease in time before the ball goes in here, Brad. Is he out?
No, his glove is definitely in.
I don't think this one will count here for Durston either way.
Good goal.
They do signal goal, and now Georgia's going to challenge.
Georgia's throwing the flag right away.
And are they going to let Georgia challenge?
No, they're not going to let Georgia challenge. They're going to say it was the ref's discretion to look at that goal again, so they don't need the flag, I don't think. I'm taking off the headset for a second.
Well, this is interesting here. I don't know if I've ever seen this scenario, and Georgia up in arms. Will they get the challenge?
Yeah, because of the referee's dispute, they don't have to use a flag on it.
But they will look at this goal.
Yes.
Okay. That makes a little more sense. And after watching it a couple of times on NLLTV.com here, Brad, I don't think this one is going to count. As Durston hit the post, it hit Poulin. Durston rolls through the back of the crease, but I don't think he cleared out of the crease by the time the ball rolled into the goal.
Nice presence of mind from Durston to try to roll out as he sees it dribbling behind Poulin, but I think it's going to be a pretty easy call. Stealth defense are taking the floor. Durston's hand was in, and here comes the call.
Ian Garrison. No goal is the signal. Fans, don't forget, don't miss your chance to see all the action live this season on NLLTV.com. Sign up for NLL Pass to watch all the games of your favorite team. Plus, you get exclusive content, highlights, interviews, and more, all on NLLTV.com. So the score remains 11-11 here with 11:37 to go after the goal wiped off by Jordan Durston. Swarm possession as Jordan Hall comes across center. He'll feed out wide to Randy Stutz, who's having himself a game here for the Swarm. He'll go wide to Jerome Thompson. Thompson, fake the shovel, now goes to Jackson, loads, fires, scores. Two-man game, Jerome Thompson, Shane Jackson, execution, and it's 12-11 Georgia.
Nice handle by Jackson as he's pointing to someone in the crowd. I don't know if that's a friend or a foe that he was pointing to after that goal by Shane Jackson, but yeah, great crank. He waited for Matt Beers to come over, get right in the way of Ty Belanger, and a little bit of time and space to pick the opportunity, and he cuts back short side. You see him pointing. He was not pointing to a teammate there. He's pointing to the glass for some reason.
Just too much separation. Both players going to the ball carrier there, Thompson. That left too much time and room for Shane Jackson to wind up, and he can rip it with the best of them. So Vancouver will have to fight from behind once again.
Clean face-off win by Brendan Fowler on that play to get the stealth possession.
Give me the face-off stats when you get a chance tonight for Fowler, Brad. Show him. Corey Small will lob wide for Reese Dutch. Ray will run a pick for him. Dutch trying to get around Tutton. Another pick for Ray. Feed him behind the goal. Feed in front for Ray. And that one will come back across center and be Georgia possession.
14 for 27 for Brendan Fowler. 13 for 27 amongst numerous Swarm players.
So just over 50% for B. Rabbit. As here's Lyle Thompson. High check there on Hawksby from Hall, went undetected. Lyle Thompson into the middle, fakes, tucks away. Good stick there from Lintz to knock it free. Over comes Salt to pick it up with a swim move on Stutz. In some trouble along the end boards here. And Georgia with a good forecheck gets it right back.
Great offensive zone, loose ball by Stutz, and Lyle Thompson working it over. Tired defense down to set up.
Here's Lyle. Into the middle. Finds Jackson, hard feedback to Stotts, takes it off the boards. Lots of time with the shot clock here. Stotts, a backhand flip. Oh, what a catch there from Miles Lane on his back. Now Hawksby will scoop it up, and he's away. Crazy P down in the crowd trying to get the fans here fired up. As the Stout down a goal with 9:45 to go. Here's Reese Dutch into the middle. Dutch feed to Chefs. Right back Billings. Good pick from Dutch. Billings put it wide on the sub. Here's Durston. He'll fake. He'll go to the goal. Durston tried to slam it short side. Gets the reset as Chefs comes up with a loose ball. Chefs to Dutch. Lots of time to work with here. Dutch and McCready working together now. Feet high to Corey Small. Small. Dutch shoots, save for Poulin. Ball goes into the corner. McCready hard in after it and does well to get it to Dutch. Another 30 here for Vancouver, and now is when the offense can take advantage of a tired D with a third 30-second reset.
And a body gets to change too, so fresh legs for James Ray.
There's Dutch holding, firing, Poulin stopping. Loose ball picked up by McCready. Tackled down from behind. Ball goes into the corner. Picked up by Georgia. As McCready missed on a hard cross-check effort there. Leo Sturris just getting out of the way of that freight train wearing number 55. Here's Kyle Matisse with 15 on the shot clock. Into the middle, gets around to Doherty. Matisse still coming. Shovel off to Hall. Looks into the middle. Thompson was there, but couldn't bring in the pass cleanly. Look out from behind. Smith finds Beers. He's got O'Doherty wide. He's got Goodwin through the middle. Tried to force one in there, and that's a turnover on Vancouver. So Vancouver back to work on defense here, down a goal. Lyle Thompson will pick up the rolling ball along the green turf here at the LEC. Feeds wide out, first side for Jackson. Slides down low, finds Matisse, and he's stopped by Belanger. Durston looking for the breakaway feed. Finds Salt out wide. Off the bench comes Billings, and Salt will slow things up.
Numbers aren't there, so Salt will sit on it. Now Ray has a lane.
Ray with a high shot and pull and turn that aside. Ball comes around the boards for Justin Salt, and another 30 here for Vancouver. As Salt will head for the Vancouver bench, on comes number 10, Reese Dodge.
Rebounds just popping off of Mike Poulin right now.
Billings trying to open up. Here's Billings with a bouncer, and Poulin down on top of that one. And that will take us to timeout. 7:22 to go here from the LAC. Georgia leads at 12-11. We're back with a big finish on a Saturday night in the National Lacrosse League. Associated Labels and Packaging, Vancouver Stealth Lacrosse back after this.
Let's check out the 2 goals going head-to-head in this edition of Versus. We're going to start with a champion, Jerome Thompson of the Georgia Swarm. It's going to cut down that right-hand side, shake off his brother and defender Ryan Dilks, then shoot that behind-the-back shot to beat Tyler Carlson with it. That's our champion for the past 2 weeks. And this week, he goes up against Jordan Durston of the Vancouver Stealth, who gets the ball behind the net on the power play, fakes once, twice, and then the diving shot and scores. Pretty unbelievable. I think that we've got quite the challenger on our hands. One more look here. Unbelievable goal. So, fans, who have you got? The champion, Jerome Thompson, or the new challenger, Jordan Durston? Head to Twitter now to cast your vote.
Baby.
Corner Matt Beer stocking him. Jackson feeds to Stotts as Thompson went down. Vancouver Stealth defender has lost a stick. Now a penalty call coming here to Vancouver. Maybe it's going to go against Georgia.
No, it's Jerome Thompson kicking Matt Beers' stick, or Pete McFedridge's stick, whose ever was on the ground. Thompson gave it a boot.
I think McFedridge thinks it's against him, but now he figures out that it's actually Thompson that gets the call.
Well, Stealth will head to the power play down by 1.
Well, big opportunity here for Vancouver now. What are the numbers on the man advantage for Vancouver tonight, Brett?
They are 2 for 3.
75%?
Something like that. A 66.6 repeater, no?
I'm just testing you, Bradley. Here we go. Durston, Schuss, Dutch, Small, and Billings. Corey Small from the point. Feeds to Billings. Back to Small. Loads, shoots, and he ripped it wide. And this one will ricochet out near center and back across the line. Back over violation here on Vancouver. Schuss wants to get in a change, and he will. Thompson will just hold out high here and try and kill off as much time as he can. And Vancouver seems content to let him do that. There's Jackson with a low bouncer that just missed. Thompson's got the loose ball with 7 on the shot clock. Lyle Thompson into the middle with a free arm shiver. Thompson, a one-handed shot. Look out. That almost got through the legs of Belanger.
Yeah, he had a chance. It's been fun watching Lyle Thompson. He's had a bit of a stymied night. He's been a bit frustrated at times, but you see these flashes of just brilliance and creativity that you don't see from a lot of players.
Minute to work with here in the man advantage for Vancouver. Durston late getting on. 10 on the shot clock now. They're still going to the middle. Here's Schuss over to Dutch, and he tripped up on the turf and went down awkwardly. As he gets back to his feet, looks to be okay, but the turf monster got touching.
I think he might have wanted a call as he was bumped while he was on the ground, too.
Noble across center. And now a chance for Georgia to kill off some more time on this power play for Vancouver.
Yeah, this is an old school penalty kill. They're just not going to goal. They're just content to use it 30 and then try to get a rebound late in the clock.
You don't want to be too aggressive if you're Vancouver here. And they'll get the ball back, but just have 15 seconds to work with here. Chris Smith's got to pick up this ball. 10 seconds now as Jerome Thompson up and standing.
And we were talking earlier tonight, I was watching the warm-up and all the Thompson brothers had their sticks lined up.
There's Dutch. Inside, scores! And he is some kind of fired up after that goal. Reese Dutch ties it at 12.
Those are the goals that I call angry Dutch. They usually come after a hit, or the last play was a turf monster, and then you wanted a penalty off the hit from behind. What does Reese Dutch do? He comes out the very next shift, and he does it all himself. Gets the shot far side.
I like him a lot, Brad Sean.
Uses the screen from Garrett Billings, who sets a hard pick, and then Dutch just has the full alley to come down. Garrett Billings gets to the dirty spot. We're back tied.
Fowler a clean win. Vancouver ball back to a tie game. As we go under 5 scratch time here at the Langley Event Center. 12-12 your score, 52-50 your shots on goal for Vancouver.
The tale I was trying to tell was that the Thompson brothers in the pregame had all their sticks perfectly symmetrically laid on the turf, all really respecting their weapons before going into this game. Just found it ironic that Jerome Thompson gets a penalty for kicking someone else's weapon.
Here's 5 seconds to go. Corey Small with a bouncer off a Poulin. Will it stay in play at will? And Logan Schuss with a nice loose ball. Here's James Ray, new 30 here for Vancouver. Trying to take the lead late in the fourth quarter. Billings and off the toe of Poulin. Another loose ball for the Stealth. And another 30 seconds to work.
Good offensive zone loose balls here. This is where the fitness for the Vancouver Stealth is coming out.
Schuss steps in. Schuss, hard shot there off the midsection of Poulin. McIntosh on the lead. And he's got it at center. Stealth are back on deep. Jordan McIntosh takes a couple of whacks there from Justin Goodwin. Almost stole the ball. Here's Stotts, a quick feed to Matisse with 15 on the shot clock. Miles Thompson into the middle. On the tuck and go. Still Thompson with it. Feeds high Matisse. Swing wide Jackson. Back it comes. Stotts with a shot. That one's blocked. Beers into the corner. Doesn't want to play this ball as he knows the shot clock about to expire. We will take one final break. Big finish coming up here from the LEC when we return to NLLTV.com and TSN 1410 for Vancouver Stout Lacrosse.
The National Lacrosse League logo honors its over 30 years of history, but also pushes towards a new era, a new day. An updated colorway of black and silver illuminates the way forward, with technology and innovation as our mandate. The Shield captures the warrior spirit of the physical battle of sport while being modern enough to appeal to new audiences. The goal. By extruding the shape of the shield, the container is one that is a nod to the ubiquitous shape of a lacrosse goal. The original four. 4 arrows representing the founding of our league with 4 professional box lacrosse teams. Washington, D.C., Baltimore, New Jersey, Philadelphia converged to create the NLL Star, a modern interpretation of a star that combines both the arrows of the original 4 teams and a Native American morning star. The 4 arrows converge to create the heart of the star representing the current teams and the fans who are the beacon of the future of the National Lacrosse League. This is the National Lacrosse League. Today is our day.
Just bounce to this.
Vancouver, we gotta bring it home! Make some noise!
Vancouver ball, here we go.
Stealth are up 5-1, 6-2, and then trailed 8-6, and now we're 12-12.
Here comes Corey Small down low. Looks into the middle. It's got an open man. It's McCready, and a kick stop there for Poulin, and a big one at that. Set play out of the timeout worked, but McCready couldn't get it to go.
Mike Poulin's had a good night. Not only did they bring him in to be a solid 1-2 with Brody McDonald, but in the last TV timeout, Mike Poulin came over to the bench and started yelling at his team. He's the guy who's coming over almost like a captain and yelling and firing these guys up.
Here's Jerome Thompson on the tuck and go, trying to get around McFedridge. Now shovels out to Jackson. Open is Lyle Thompson. He scores.
He was going to strike at some point. He's been kind of a snake in the woods all night long, waiting to pounce. He's been frustrated at times, and he strikes with 2:56 to go and gives the Swarm again a 1-goal lead.
The extra pass from Jackson to Lyle Thompson, and comes with the underhand submarine and rips it through the legs of Belanger to put the Swarm back in front 13-12. As back and forth we have gone here in this second half.
Well, there's just no one gets out on Lyle Thompson.
Now Fowler bats the ball back into his own zone. Picks it up. He's got Hawksby. One quick one ahead here to Beers, and he's across center. Vancouver with possession and a chance to tie.
Final 3 minutes of a back-to-back weekend. How much gas do they have?
Here's Garrett Billings, and he ripped it high. Gets his own rebound, and Poulin down makes another save. Garrett Billings, oh so close to tying the game once again.
Yeah, you can tell he wants to take matters into his own hands after being the healthy scratch last night.
Here comes Kyle Matisse. Out to Miles Thompson. He dropped the ball. Salt trying to scoop it up on the run. He will. Looks up ahead. Had it checked away from behind, and Matisse gets it right back. Tough turnover there on Vancouver, and they'll have to play some more defense here with 2 minutes to go. Georgia trying to go 4-0. Vancouver trying to get back to 3-3. Here comes Dutch off the bench. Jarrett Toll ahead. He's got Corey Small in the middle. Pass deflects through to Reese Dutch. A lob high for Logan Schuss. Ty Belanger still in between the pipes. Keep an eye on that, Brett Chung. Here's Schuss off the boards with it. Feed back to Reese Dutch. Ray with a pick. Dutch holding. Dutch with the Dutchy dangle. Slips down. Gets back up. Fires across. Here's Logan Schuss, and that one slipped through Poulin and then out of play. And they'll say Georgia ball.
That looked like it was off Mike Poulin.
Or at least the post.
The stealth bench was arguing for. I thought it went clean off of his jersey out of play.
Me too. I digress. It's Swarm possession. Here comes Thompson to the front of the goal. Had his stick clamped away. The ball dies in the corner. Beers takes a hard check there from Stotts, but comes away with it and finds an open Ian Hawksby. Here comes Belanger to the stealth bench. But Hawksby, look out. Oh, man. Krepensek with an empty net on the turnover at center by Hawksby. And in it goes. Tough one there, as Hawksby just did not have an open man. And Vancouver didn't have a goaltender.
A bad, untimely series of events for the Vancouver Stealth. Hawksby just, I don't know if the turf monster got him, or I don't know, didn't see how they coughed it up on that play. 8 seconds trying to get over. He's bumped. He rolls it, looking for, that was Dutch and McCready out of the gate, but then right in the pocket of Krepensek. Tough break for the Vancouver Stealth, down by 2 with under a minute to go. Swarm just been relentless.
Wentz will get to a loose ball. Vancouver will get possession. Belanger to the Stealth bench. This thing not over yet. Stealth need a goal, and they need it now. Dutch will work the point. Goes to McCready down low. Billings. He'll step in. Back out to Dutch. Loads the hammer and fired high. Hard check there from Schuss, and now it's an empty net for Jordan McIntosh. He'll fire it wide, however. It bounces over the head. Schuss has it and waits for the offense to come out here, but he loses the ball to McIntosh. Just
this forecheck for the Georgia Swarm team has just been lethal in the fourth quarter, and it's resulted in game-winning goals.
Shot clock off now for Georgia. They do not need to shoot. And they are going to win this game and go to 4-0 as they get 2 late ones here in the fourth quarter. And will win this one as the clock will hit triple zeros. 14-12 your final.
And that, pardon the pun, but this loss stings the Vancouver Stealth late in this game. 12-12 with change to go. And Lyle Thompson with the game winner, and then an empty netter to put the nail in the coffin, just out of the reach of the Vancouver Stealth, as their tough January finally comes to an end. 2 back-to-back, 6 games in 22 days, and they come out of the month 2-4 after starting the season 2-0. Mike Poulin, fantastic night, and Lyle Thompson, he was going to come awake at some point. What a game for the fans here, though, inside the LEC.
If nothing else, Bradley, you got your money's worth tonight if you showed up to the Langley Event Center for some Vancouver Stealth lacrosse.
All you want is a game that's close late, and you had that tonight, lacrosse fans. Georgia Swarm coming home to the South 4-0. Still the only undefeated team left in the National Lacrosse League this season.
Oh, Vancouver will head into the bye week. Winners of their first 2, losers of their last 4. And should get some bodies back on the horizon as they go into what will be just a huge game against the Colorado Mammoth on February 12th here at the Langley Event Center.
They'll welcome the break. Corey Conway still on the shelf. Don't forget that, lacrosse fans. He's still got an upper body injury he's working on, so there'll be question marks when Corey Conway is ready to get back into the lineup. What do they want to do with the likes of James Ray and Joel McCready? Those guys slip out of the back gate. Not a bad problem to have when you're Doug Locker and Jamie Badley to have to make those decisions when it regards depth. It's a bright sign, but the Stealth will be happy to get out of this month because after this bye week now, they settle into a nice 1 game a week for the next 3 months for the rest of the season. A third of the season already done for the Vancouver Stealth. 6 games in the books, but you're right. After this, 12 weeks of a game a week. A nice way to get into a little bit of a routine and see what they can do as this treacherous month comes to an end.
Well, I thought Ty Belanger played well enough to give his team a chance to win here tonight. Justin Salt was fantastic in transition. The offense, I'll give him a B minus here tonight.
Yeah, I think they missed a goal. They could have had a goal in that last 2 minutes and change. That would have helped. That's where Georgia got theirs. Lyle Thompson comes alive late.
Penalty kill and turnovers still an issue here for Vancouver.
Yeah, allowing those transition goals and escaping their own zone unscathed. I mentioned that it was the offensive zone 4.